Hello, I'm Kat and today I'm going to be doing a palette bingo. So I'm going to be doing a lot of palette bingos coming up, and I've got kind of two main reasons that I'm doing that. Obviously one of them, I want to use like my old palettes. I want to make sure I'm getting like use out of them, creating looks with them, and like it's always fun to kind of go back and create something new with them. And also I can't really be buying a lot of new palettes at the moment, so yeah, like there's probably not going to be as many like new palettes that I'm showing coming up. And also palette bingos are quite fun. So obviously I use a like number generator to pick the shadows and then like create a look from that. So like it's going to be something that I didn't even think of, and sometimes they turn out good, sometimes not so much, so we shall see. And I'm actually going to pick the palette different this time because I've got quite a few palettes and I didn't really know which one to go for. It's like, do I go for a really old one or do I go for like more of a newer one? So I've actually written all of the palettes down. I've done, I think, every palette I've got that's bigger than a 9 pan, I think. I don't think I included 9 pans, so maybe what's up from that, 12, maybe 12 pan and up possibly, because 9 pans I can't really choose like 5 or 6 shades. I mean I could, but it's almost the whole palette, isn't it? So yeah, I put every kind of large palette in here. So it's my little witch's brew mug. So I've folded them all up and then I'm going to pick one out and then I'll use the number generator to pick the shadows. So let's do a little mix up. Oh, I've just dropped 2 of them. Okay, let's try that again. There's quite a lot in here. I didn't actually add them up, but let's mix them up. So let's go for this one. And this is, oh, this is quite an old one actually. I don't think you'll be able to read that, but it's the Cosmic Beauty Serenity palette. So I haven't actually used this one for quite a while, so yeah, that'd be quite fun. I am thinking, what do I do? Should I leave this out so I don't get it like next time? Like maybe I go through all the palettes first? I'll leave it to the side for now and then think about it. So this is the Serenity palette by Cosmic Beauty, and here's the inside. So I believe this was this like their second palette release, I think? And was this the one that kind of went viral, like was really popular? I think it was this one, because they did have a release. Their first release was like Royal Rose, which is actually a really nice palette. I do like that one, but I think it was this one that, yeah, it just went huge and like kind of, I guess, put their brand like out there on the map. Okay, so here's what the inside's looking like. So we've got purples, greens, blues, kind of a lot of shades. We have got like a few darker shades and some brighter shades. So yeah, let's see what we get from this then. So I think I mentioned in the previous palette bingo that I'm going to kind of change up how I like choose the shades for this. So I am going to choose 6 shades, but I am going to give myself the option to like swap one shade out if I really need another shade. So I can choose like another shade from the palette. I mean, I might not need to do it, but I think I'm going to give myself that option. Like say I need like a light shade or a darker shade. I think that's how I'm going to do it. Okay, so I've done 1 to 20. So let's generate number 9. Okay, so first up we've got a light green. So it's called Spring. I'll write these down as well so I don't forget. And then we'll generate again. 13. So what we got, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we've got another green. So we're going to end up with a green look. And then, so what's that, 2? So 3, number 7. So is that 5, 6, 7? Okay, we've got the blue now, River. And then generate number 3. Okay, so we've got another green, Sorbet. Okay, and then generate number 7. We've already done that one. Yep. Okay, so I'm gonna do it again. Number 10. Okay. So we've got a shimmer now called Serenity. So we've got like a blue shimmer. And then the last one is going to be number 4. Okay, so it's given us the brown matte called Earth. So what have we got? So we've got 3 greens, a blue shimmer, and then a brown. So we've got this very kind of brighter green. We've got this kind of a muted green. We've got the grungy green, which these are all mattes. We've got this kind of teal blue matte. We've got the brown matte up here, and then we've got the blue shimmer here. Okay, I'm just gonna go away and have a little think what I can do, and then I'll come back. Okay, so I'm back. I've swatched them all on my hand, so here we go. And I think I'm actually gonna either leave this one out or swap it. I'm thinking I might possibly swap it for that white shimmer, as an inner corner highlight. But my thoughts behind this are that this is more of like, so it's a muted green, but it's also kind of more of a cool like blue green. And these other 2 greens that I've got here are more kind of like yellowy greens. And like those 2 together, I don't think, like, I don't know how I'm going to create a look doing that. And I think either of these kind of go with this teal shade here. So I think I'm going to just swap this one out. And then I was thinking about this brown too, because that's kind of like throwing me off as well. But I've actually thought of something, which I'm not sure how it's going to work, but I don't think anyone really does it. So you know how one of like the common looks is kind of like a neutral eye with a pop of colour underneath? I'm actually thinking of switching that up and doing the colour on top with the brown underneath the eye. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So should I give that a go and we'll see how it looks. It might not turn out great. Obviously it's not always going to turn out great, is it? Let's zoom in and we'll give that a go. So I think I'm going to start with the dark blue shade, because I'm just thinking back to a look I done recently where I done like 2 different colours, and I'm thinking I start with the shade on the lid first and then go in with the shade that I'm blending in the crease. I'm also thinking in future, do I just pick 5 shades and then pick an extra if I need to? Like maybe that's a better way to do it. So I'm gonna go in with, so this one, River first, so the teal. I'm actually a little bit scared for how this look's gonna come out. I think the green and the blue go quite nice together, but like adding in the brown as well, yeah, we'll see. Okay, so I'm using a Zoeva 231, and I'm just gonna do this on the outer corner and get the shape that I want. So I do really love this colour, like teal shade. Okay, so I'm going to bring this up past my crease a bit because of my kind of slight hood, because I want to be able to see this colour like just above it, and then I'll go in with that other colour and blend above it, like into the, like above the crease. Okay, I think that's kind of my shape, so I'm just going to go in and like blend this out a bit. I don't think I've actually used this palette for quite a while, because I know I got it like later than everyone else, but it has been like a few years now, hasn't it? I'm pretty sure I was like staying at my mum's at that point, so like that's a few years ago now. Okay, I think this is it. I'm gonna go, I think I might leave this for now and go in and blend afterwards, because I'm going to blend that green above it. Oh, I've also put a lamp in the background there. I'm trying to brighten up my back a bit. I have got another lamp here, this flower one, but it's actually needs charging right now. I'll put that on as well. I'm trying to like brighten it up a bit. I think I need to get some like proper lights to be able to make it like brighter, but maybe these will do for now until, you know, I have money to do that sort of thing. So now I'm going to go in with the kind of grungy muted green, which is called Moss, and this is what I'm going to use to blend out the edge, like through the crease. So let's give that a go. So I might need to do quite a bit of blending here, possibly. I don't remember what look I initially done with this palette. I feel like maybe I did do a green and blue look, or was that a different one? I don't even remember now, because I feel like I'd done one fairly recently. Maybe that was a different palette I'd done that with. Okay, I do really like this shade, so I'll probably have to go back in with the blue again after. So what I'll probably do later with the blue is come back in and like pack it on a bit more here to give it more of that depth and make sure it's kind of like opaque where it should be. But I'm just more interested in doing the blending right now. So here's how we're looking at the moment, which I think this looks quite nice actually. Like, I do think those two colours go quite well together. I did put on a little bit more blue, which I might go in again later, but I'm pretty happy with how this is looking at the moment. So I'm actually going to go in, I've started wiping these shades off as I use them, but I think I'm going to go in with the other green right now, and that's going to be this one here called Sorbet. So this is the kind of like brighter, it's not neon, but it is very bright green, and I'm going to put that on the inner corner here. So we'll go up and meet that other green, and then we'll do the shimmer between the two. So we'll just pack this on here. And then like once I put that shimmer on, this would probably look like quite a nice look. So then we're gonna go in and ruin it with that brown. So I think I'll kind of just, yeah, bring this all the way up to that middle bit there. Oh, I forgot to tell you what brushes I was using. So I think I told you the first one, didn't I? For the blue, I'm using the 231 Zoeva, and then for the green, I use the Zoeva 228. And then this is actually a really old one. I think is this a Cryolan one, maybe? No, it's not. Okay. I'm not actually sure what brand this is. It just says article number 1707. I have got other silver ones that are Cryolan, but they all have the name on, so I don't know. This must just be a random one maybe. But this is quite a nice shape, especially if we're going in here now. Like, I've only just kind of started to use this one, but I actually really like it. So I'll have to see. I did just get some more brushes. I bought some, here's the box, they're Jessup Beauty brushes. I think I got the whole bundle. I got an eye bundle for like £20. My mum suggested them to me. I was like, I wanted to get more brushes, and she was like, she got some of these recently, so I thought I'll give them a go, because like I do want to get some more like either Zoeva ones, or I want like the Singe ones, but I'm looking at like £60–70 for kind of a bundle like that. So yeah, it's a bit much at the moment, but I will get them in the future. Okay, so I think that might do. Now we're going to move on to the shimmer. So this one here called Serenity. So it's just kind of like a muted light blue. So we're just going to put that in the center there. So it's just a standard shimmer. We're just going to lock that on. Oh, that is very pretty though. Like in the palette, it doesn't look, I guess, exciting, you know, but it's actually very pretty. So here's how it's looking at the moment, which I think is actually quite nice. Like, I do think these like greens and this like blue colour go really nicely together. So now we're going to go in with the brown and do some damage. So that's this one up here called Earth. So I'm using a Zuva 230. And yeah, we're just gonna put this underneath our eye as if we were doing a neutral look with a pop of colour, you know, like blue. I don't know if, like, has this been done before? I don't think I've seen anyone do this. I mean, I don't know if it's going to look the worst, but I don't think it's going to look the best. And I mean, that's pretty much it, right? That's how it's going to go. I mean, should I do any sort of like wing up here, like an underwing? I suppose I should blend it up a bit though, should I? Maybe it doesn't look as bad. Like almost like joining it in with the top. Okay, well, that's what we got. So there's the brown all done, which, you know what, looking at it now, I don't think is too bad. And I think once I've got like, you know, mascara and lashes on, I think that's going to kind of even out that brown underneath. I don't think it's going to end up looking too bad. So I definitely am not going to put that spring colour on. I don't think it's going to work. Like, the only place I could do it is the inner corner, I think, and I don't think that's going to work. So I think I am going to go in with one of the shimmers. I mean, I can try it. Where's a brush? Because I don't think this is going to be light enough to do that. Oh, maybe it would. I just don't think that works. So yeah, I'm going to change that, and I'm going to put maybe that very light opal shimmer in. So here we've got the finished look, which I think actually looks quite nice in the end. Like, I don't think that brown actually ruined it. So I'm really quite happy with how this one looks. So I did add in this shade up here, the opal. It's like an iridescent shimmer, like it's got, I don't know, lots of different colours. It has got a kind of greeny shift to it, which I think matches with the eyes quite well. So I'm glad I swapped that other shade. Although I am thinking in future maybe I do just pick 5 shades and I can add in an extra one if I want to. I think maybe that's a better way to do it rather than like taking a shade out. So I shall try that in the next one. But yeah, this look that I created I think came out really quite nice. So obviously these kind of shades do work together, and I mean they're in a palette together, so they should like work together, shouldn't they? But I did feel like these greens weren't really gonna all work together with this blue as well, which is why I decided to take that out. Yeah, and that brown that I've done underneath, like, I mean, that's not something I would, I don't know, really choose to do, I guess, like colour on top and neutral underneath. But I think it actually came out really well. Let me just get a closer mirror so I can look at it. But yeah, I think it actually looks fine. Like, I don't really think anyone would like question it, like, why have you done brown underneath? Like, yeah, I'm really happy with this. So let me know what you think of this look. Would you wear this? How would you do it differently? And did you actually pick up this Serenity palette? I'm not sure if like these are still available or not. Like, I think she has discontinued like a few of her palettes, but most of them are like still on there. Let me know what you think of the palette bingos, and like if you want me to do more of them. I mean, I am planning to do more of them, but let me know if you actually like them. So everything that I have used I will list in the description box, and you can also follow me on Instagram and TikTok if you want to see more makeup looks. and I hope you enjoyed. If you did, give it a like and subscribe if you'd like to see more from me, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!